want to talk about your defensive line. A lot of guys returning this year. Just talk a little about their experience that they'll be bringing back.
Well, we got quite a few back with Scooter and Neil and Julian. Now what we got to do is develop a second team, which is something we didn't have last year. And hopefully we can get guys like Josh Taylor and the Nelson kid and who else? George Wright. Get those guys so that they're game ready. So we'll be trying.
The fact of having Scooter out right now with his injuries, does that allow you to see some of these other guys and let them get some reps in?
Yeah, with Scooter out and Neil getting limited reps, okay, it gives me a chance to rep other guys. Other guys are getting double reps, which is what they need. What I'm trying to do is get 2 years in one spring. That's what we're trying to do. So basically, see me next fall. I'll let you know if it pays off.
Talking about Scooter, how's he coming along right now with his injury?
Coming along good. Matter of fact, he's ahead of pace. He's ahead of himself. The doc told me the other day he's doing good. He just needs to keep it up. So we should have him back full time somewhere in early June, they told me today. All right?
How important is it to have a second team?
You can't. The biggest difference between high school and college is that additional 3 minutes a quarter that we play that they don't. You can't, it's almost physically impossible to play somebody just down after down and not have them beat up at the end of the year, which is what we had at the end of the year last year. That I think, it makes it very, very, very difficult. They gotta have guys that we can roll in and out. And we didn't have that last year.
You mentioned Josh Taylor. He had some game time experience as well last year. I mean, is that going to help him develop more this spring ball?
Without a doubt. One thing you can never duplicate in practice is game experience. The best thing the kid can get is to get in there, get his nose bloody, get his feet wet. Best thing in the world for the kid.
Coach, who are some guys you're looking at to replace Goulbourne and Cooper as speed rushers off the end?
Right now, I'm waiting for those guys. I don't know who they're going to be. Off the top of my head, I'd like Julian Miller to be one of those guys. I'd like Will Clark to be one of those guys. And where the other guy is going to come from, we're going to have to find him the way we found Goulbourne and Cooper. And a lot of Goulbourne and Cooper's attributes came from the fact that they were big motor guys. They were hustle guys. And so I'm not really looking for a great talent as much as I'm looking for a guy that'll, be a big motor guy, be a hustle guy like they were.
How much has Clark matured?
I think he was a mature kid coming in. I think he's the kind of guy that's going to be easy to coach. He does the right thing, just about, pretty much all the time. He's just a great guy to be around. So I think he'll do nothing but get better and better and better.